So we are officially live today and talking from Siberia. Gonna report. So, as promised, we're gonna have a show with your star profile. That's Mr. Abhishek Venkateshwaran. So let's have some rumble going on in the chats down there. What's up, Ishan? And yes, let's have some. Yeah, let's go. Let's anticipate him. It's been anticipated. I hope you guys check the stories that we put. There was some effort right there. Talking as a guy from the mafia from Siberia, the Russian gang basically. Russians being our cousins, obviously. Oh, the place is filling up today, guys. That's sweet. That's sweet. Yeah, let's go. So, is everybody excited? Are you guys excited today? Let me know, guys. Are you guys excited today for the thing? Yes, that's what I like. Okay, then. So, are you guys ready to get Abhishek on? Let's go. Hello, Mr. Abhishek. How are you doing?
What's up, Tarun?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, very good. I don't know how it's going to be after this live session. So,
It's gonna be fun today. Don't worry. We're gonna keep it a little friendly. And yes, the audience do have a chance at times to suggest some kind of questions at times because we're gonna have some fun today. Well, obviously be rational. Don't worry. There's nothing gonna be offensive today anyway. So let's begin. So basically, we're gonna have a game. So it's going to be
okay.
divided into three categories. First is obviously the truth, the game of truth, and the classic Russian roulette, and a small mini game of situations.
Okay.
Beautiful. So you pick your card, Abhishek. So what do you want to start off with?
We'll just go for the first game, the simple one, the truth, right? We'll start with that.
The truth. So tell me,
Yeah.
Mr. Abhishek, do you think truth is really easy?
Uh, let's see how it goes. Anyways, I'll have to do these things, so might as well just go for it.
So you want to start off with the truth, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. So Mr. Abhishek, think of a number in your mind.
4.
I just said think. Okay, fine. Let's start off with number 4. Uh, so you coming from India, and if you come to Siberia to visit, us, and if you get a chance to, establish a business, what would it be that is authentic Indian business and that connects the Russian and Siberian culture to Indian, which is common between us?
I think the best way to do is start up a restaurant because food is universal. Russians like
Food
Indian
is
food, Indian
universal.
food. So yeah, kind of make it a fusion food between Indian and Russian food. So I think that is something that
Oh,
should
so
make
you
me
want to
happy.
make a hybrid dish, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Well, that's actually good. And next, let's pick. So tell me, which finger do you want to pick between these three?
Yeah, okay, fine. Let's go for the middle finger. Tell me.
The middle finger. Okay, I'm not. Okay, fine. Then let's start off with a Russian roulette. So the
Okay.
next round is Russian roulette. So it's a classic Russian game. I think all of you know the rules. Basically, it's a classic revolver game where you put one bullet inside the magazine and you start clutching it on your head till the right guy gets the trigger on. So basically, let's go for the first question from Russian roulette. So Mr. Abhishek, tell me one song that you know that reminds you of happiness, joy. You feel actually good. Like, one song from your childhood, anytime in your life. Like one nice song.
Oops, it's nothing really is coming to my mind right now. But I've been in a lot of songs, but
Any song
I'm
could be Hindi.
yeah, I'm just trying to think, trying to recollect from childhood. What song do I? Right. So I don't know the lyrics and all, so I'll tell you the song, but I hope you don't ask me to hum it or sing it. But I think all is well
No,
for
you
three
you
idiots.
have to. A song that you know. Obviously, if you like a song, it'll be a song that you know the lyrics about. Come on,
That's
everybody who
exactly
sings a
why
song would know the song lyrics word to word, right? A song, any popular song doesn't matter. A song that makes you feel happy, you thought of from a kid. It could be any language. There's no
okay.
questions.
So right, fine. So I think of late, I think ever since I joined CMS, one anthem that I think I really like was the Delroy anthem, which is started. So yeah, that's the thing that keeps me happy whenever I think of that song.
Starter. Is it?
Yeah, it's a Delroy anthem.
Okay, could you like sing two verses from it, like two famous verses from it, which makes you feel happy?
So it goes
Just
like
go
this:
ahead.
started. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Hadippa. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Hadippa. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Go ahead. I'm beatboxing. No, you can't
Yeah,
stop that.
it's two verses, yeah, but yeah, that's how
Okay,
it goes.
so that wasn't your task, Stabhishek. I'm really sorry. So the task starts here. So you
All
said
right.
started is your album. It's gonna start right here.
Anthem. Okay.
Yeah, that's your anthem. So you gotta start off by opening your video. You gotta open a video and you gotta sing the song while you're crying. That's your task you gotta do. You gotta sing the song, the verses that you know, crying right now in the live. You can go ahead, start the song.
Which
You
song
gotta
are you
do it when
saying?
you're crying.
This
Yeah, the
particular song?
starter song. Yes. You gotta cry and sing the song.
I think that's a very hard
Come on,
task.
guys, in the chat. I know you guys would want to see that happen. I'm pretty sure he's good at, you know, emotions. Come on. I know he can do it. You guys want it, right?
Okay.
You gotta cry and sing the song.
Started. Started from the bottom, now we are here. Hadippa. Started from the bottom, now we are here. Hadippa. Yeah. So this is
No, you
tears
gotta
of.
go.
I mean, that's the entire lyric of it. So it's yeah.
Is that all? Okay, fine. That's cool. So obviously we're left with one more game, another
Okay.
subsequent game. So that is situations. And
Hmm.
so yeah. So there's only going to be one situation. So before this, yeah, let's keep it a little interactive, right? Let's not keep going ahead with the games. So yes,
Okay.
Mr. Abhishek, I heard that you went out for your skydiving recently, right? So tell me about your experience right then.
I
About your
think that was
skydiving.
yeah. The first time I did was in Australia, Precipice, 2 years back. I think the first time I really I could live every nanosecond of it. It is a very I would say enriching experience. It just makes you feel so beautiful, and I don't know how to summarize it, but your life, the entire life journey that you've gone through till then gets, it's like a summary comes into your mind, and the adrenal rush and the fear and the excitement. Yeah, I think it is one of the best experiences. It's very difficult to put in words, but by far the best experience of my life. It's a very beautiful feeling, and you feel very content after that particular dive.
Wow. I mean, that's something I really want to do till now, but you know, my mafia gang doesn't let me do that. They don't let me go out of the country, and there is no skydiving in Russia. I mean, the clouds are literally ice over there. I don't know, claim I crash on a cloud. It's that bad. So, yeah. So, shall we continue back with the game,
Yeah, okay, fine. What's the next game?
guys? How you? Let's have some good fun in the chats here. I need some more Josh in the chats, though. Yes, I look too shady today. I mean, I know it's pretty much in Siberia. It's pretty cold today. You guys can't just sit there and live with a bunny and a jockey, right? You can't. So yeah, let's continue with the game now. So again, pick a number, Mr. Abhishek. What would you pick?
2.
Number 2?
Yeah.
Fine. That is pretty much, let's go with situation then. A classic situation that I'm going to give you, and you got to enact. So let's say you come to Siberia, you're looking at the beautiful place, you went to take a dive in the lake, because obviously it's a fact that, you go to a lake in Siberia, freezing lake, which is minus, I don't know what degree exactly, but you go there and you dunk yourself in and you come up. It's good for your health. That's what they say. Like, it gets your brain running, it gets your brain whacked up. And let's say you went down there with your family is back there in your house and you come back after a nice rush and and you see your family members aren't there. They're missing. And there's a letter on your door saying that you've been kidnapped by the Russian mafia. And let's say it's your mother and your future partner. And you go to, confess yourself with the Russians, mafia gang. And basically you come up with a negotiation and they say, I'm going to let one person out. So can you tell me who are you going to let out? Either your mom or your future partner. And tell me why. The mafia wants to know.
Question. Actually, I think honestly, if I had to choose, I would either get both of them out. I wouldn't let any one of them come. I mean, just to be very honest.
Oh, don't say that. The Russians the mafia guys are really pissed off. Come on, no. Yeah, I'm asking it. Yeah, dude,
let me ask this. What would you have done if the same situation was put to you?
The mafias don't answer a question.
I was just trying to get on the emotions of the mafia. But honestly, I really don't know. I really don't know what answer to give, because my mom gave birth to me and she's raised me in a way that I ensure I take care of my girlfriend or wife. So saving anyone would cause damage. So I think I would either save both or leave both to their own destiny. There's nothing like I can't choose.
No, this is a game of hypotheticality. You cannot choose one. You cannot choose two. You got to choose one.
Okay, I mean,
it's going to be hypothetical, and you got to tell why.
Okay, yeah, mother at the end of the day.
So you choose mother, and is it the reason because she gave birth to you?
How do I put it? I think my girlfriend would be smarter to escape from them without my support.
So you choose mother.
Yeah.
Okay, again, hypothetically speaking, if the mafia let you to only choose your wife, and you actually did choose your wife at that point of time, what would be the reason? Just wanted to know. The mafia needs to know.
I mean, there is no choice there, right? If you're telling me you're going to do something in the Russian mafia, what else? What is for me to choose? The choice is already made.
At that point of time, if you had to choose your wife, hypothetically speaking,
yeah,
why would you choose? Give me a reason. Why would you choose your wife over your mother?
I'm not. I'm really running short of words. I'm trying to think. No, not able to think of a reason. I think I'm too much of a mama's boy.
If the mafia actually says I'm only going to let your wife out, but you got to give me a reason.
Reason?
There has got to be a reason.
It's hard to even think like this. Seriously, it's hard to even think like this.
But I think because when you're there with the mafia, you can't take that.
Even if they're going to let my wife come out, I would rather stay there and ensure I take my mom along. So I would be like, either you release all three of us or let destiny take over. I know it sounds very philosophical, but yeah.
Left us with no choice but to execute the next question. Okay. Let's go ahead. Now coming to one more question I wanted to ask. That is, you actually wrote a book dedicated to your father. I mean, we over here actually love that book. I mean, that's something crazy that you did. I mean, that takes some time, work, to make a book like that. So tell me, what was the reason behind it? Like personally touching, where did that start? Like that spark that hit you to do it?
I mean, your dad is always your first hero. So I've always looked up to my dad, and I think so. After he passed away, which was in 2017, I wanted to do something where I know that it would be like a way that I know that I've done something. So I think that is when this book idea came, and I wrote, and that's the reason I dedicated it. So it's some kind of a tribute.
That's crazy. I mean, fathers are the best heroes. That's what even I deeply think. Well, it was my grandfather who started the mafia, though. But yeah, my dad, carried over and he spread it all across. So it's all cool. I've been taking it international now. IB, that's what we know. Not the drink. Not the drink. So yeah, let's start off. Let's continue with the game. Surely. Are you hyped, Mr. Abhishek, sir?
Am I hyped?
Yeah, are you hyped right now for the game? Because we're going in different transitions right now.
I'm
I
slightly
know it's
more
a roller
comfortable.
coaster of emotions that's going to happen, but it's all going to be fun. Don't worry.
Yeah, I think I'm getting comfortable. So yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So let's go back with the classic truth again. Huh?
Okay.
So tell me, what was the number would you pick again between 1 to 5?
I would say one.
1. Beautiful. So, Mr. Abhishek, have you seen the movie Matrix? The classic
No,
Matrix?
no,
No.
unfortunately, I don't watch too many Hollywood films. Bollywood is more my thing.
You know how tough it's to keep these guys, my guys, cool down? That they just heard that you haven't watched Mafia. I mean, even the chat is going on fire like you haven't watched
I
Matrix.
think you should show them some Bollywood films. It will be a different
Okay,
experience for them.
so there's that movie is crazy. It's made by Keanu Reeves, and there's a scene where there's a character called Morpheus in the first part. Okay, the classic Matrix, where he comes and he offers two pills. Like I know you know the story of Tenali, right? Well, the goddess Tenali Raman.
I've heard, but I don't know which exact sub story you're referring to here. I've heard
You
about
know
Tenali, yes.
the Russians researched about Tenali Raman and came to talk to you, and you don't know about Tenali Raman. Beautiful. It's no worries. Okay. So let me go back to the Matrix example. So the truth is, you're given two pills. Keanu Reeves is given two pills, the blue pill and the red pill. And guys, I'm sorry if I've confused between the pills, but one of the pill gets him his powers and he goes along with the movie. His voyage starts from there. And the other color pill is going to get him back to his life where he starts off his normal job and he goes as a common guy. So if Morpheus comes, a Russian Scott Morpheus comes and he offers you whiskey or vodka, what would you choose? Personally.
I think I would choose whiskey.
Whiskey over vodka.
Whiskey, yeah.
It's fine, guys. It's fine. It's fine. I know we invented vodka, but it's cool. Not everyone likes it. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah. It's cool. So whiskey it is, you say?
Yeah, but I wouldn't mind a cocktail of whiskey and vodka. We'll see how strong that can hit you.
Oh, now you're playing good. I mean, vodka for our weather is perfect because that has more potency over whiskey any day. I mean, whiskey lovers in the chat, I'm really sorry, but vodka it is. So yeah, let's move on to the next question.
In Bangalore, we have a drink called Headbanger in Plan B, which is a combination of whiskey and vodka. So I think you should try that when you come to Bangalore next time.
Oh, Headbanger, is it? That's crazy. Now that's tempting. Now my guys actually like you. Wow. That's beautiful. So yeah, let's go ahead with Russian roulette now again. Come back to the Russian roulette, the classic game that we invented. I mean, thank God we invented that. So again, pick a finger.
So the first one?
The first one from right to left, left to right?
Left to right.
Left to right. The first one, is it?
Meaning anything. Yeah, go for that. Yeah.
My index finger. Yeah. Okay. So this is okay. So we have a little fun part over here. Basically, it's going to be coordinated with the audience this time. So, guys, as I've given you a reminder in the beginning that you can start off by giving a suggestion. So, you guys can give a dare that he can actually do now. So, boys, go ahead, fire up your dares that you want to give. So, it's got to be rational. You can't ask him to play the real Russian roulette game, or you can't make him hurt anything personally, professionally, or anywhere. Go ahead, give a rational dare that he can actually perform right now in front of you guys. Only in Russia. Only in the Russian channel. Never seen me in CMS? Yeah, I'm a mafia right here. Why would I see CMS? I mean, I heard that there's a promotion going on and they recruited me. I mean, unemployment's hitting right now and we need money, so I'm here. So tell me, guys, give me a dare that I can actually ask Mr. Abhishek to perform. No promotion, guys. No promotions. Come on, guys, fire up the chats. Let it be. Yes, Miss Elizabeth, man, that's me, Tarun, today. Live from Serbia.
So, have you chosen anything? Have you
I
chosen
mean,
anything?
the ball's in your court. You could choose any dare that you actually feel is rational right now. Because I know what you'd feel is comfortable. So tell me which dare you want to pick, and I'll tell you. That's a go-go from my clan, actually. You know, they're actually fine with it.
No, I think it's fine. You choose something. If I'm not comfortable, I'll let you know. So, my most
Okay.
embarrassing. Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, go ahead. You were saying something?
No, roast a favorite student of CMS. Okay, anyway, I think whatever you think is fun,
Okay.
you let me.
Let's make a self-roast competition. So if you looked at yourself on a third-person perspective, now that you've given me the ball, tell me, how would you roast yourself? Like two would go, two roasts would go. Like a really good one. Like, you know, it's got to be some slaps.
If I do that right now, I'm sure those roasts will be used back on me in class. So I think that is something I wouldn't dare to do on a Insta live.
Okay. It could be a genuinely good one. I mean, it doesn't have to be on a character assassination. It doesn't have to be on the looks. It could be anything. Funny, goofy.
Oops. It's a hard
I
because I
mean,
know
I
the
would say
con.
myself, me wearing this kind of jacket, me with the size I am right now because of lockdown, I put like 10 kilos. And if I go out there, gamers would think I'm Minecraft and start mining diamonds out of me. I'm that huge. So go
Yeah,
ahead,
I
do
get your point. I'm
any roast that you
okay.
want.
Yeah, in a private way, I would have done this very well. But since I know the number of
Us.
people watching me, and I have to go back to Zoom class tomorrow, I think this is a little difficult for me at this.
Come on, sir. I mean, the chat is on fire right now. Everyone wants to do it.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Just okay.
Okay,
Just yeah.
so can I roast you?
No, that's not the thing. I roasted myself already. I took one for the team, for my team, for everybody's team, for CMS, everybody.
Yeah, okay. I think something else. Something else. I'll do the next one.
No, you gave me the ball. I gave you the ball first, and you gave a backhand back to me. So one roast that you think is eligible, is genuine, which is neat.
that, that's what I'm censoring. It's very hard. It's hard right now. Hard. Nothing is coming to my mind. Roasting myself. Sorry, pressurized. Not able to think of anything.
Pressurized, is it? Anything. Okay, fine then. Pick the most embarrassment moment you had in your life during school.
The most embarrassing moment in my life during school. Yeah, actually, I can talk about this. So basically, that was the okay, not exactly in school. This happened very recently. I'll not tell the place and thing, but so I was I was supposed to go for a public speaking event. So I went there. I was very confident, and I started speaking, and the audience started laughing. So after a point, I didn't realize why they were laughing. But when there was a guy who walked up to me and said, "Bob, your zip is open." So that was possibly the most embarrassing thing on stage. I don't know what to do. So I went behind the podium and yeah, I kind of zipped up. So that was the most embarrassing moment. Yeah.
So that was after you gave your speech and everything, is it? After you spoke on
In
the
the
stage?
middle, in the middle. So it was an MBA final year. So
Oh,
waiting for.
oh,
So
this
yeah,
was in your MBA. Wow. Okay.
that was a.
Well, that's sweet. So next, so let's, stop the game for a while. And now tell
Okay.
me, Mr. Abhishek, what was your most happiest moment you feel till now in your life? Genuinely in CMS.
I think
Which
every. Yeah,
which
I
day
think every
was
time.
like the day you felt like you grew, like you learned something? It could be a moment that taught you something. It could be the best day in
Right.
CMS.
So best day, I would say a very difficult moment. When I look back, I think I see that as a huge blessing for me. So there was a time, like again, it's a little emotional. So when my dad passed away, in fact, the first 10 people to come home were my students. I was the class teacher of head section. It was the 2017 batch. They were there. And throughout, for those 3 days, they were in and outside the house. In fact, they made their smoking zone from airlines to the park next to my house so that at least four boys could be with me constantly and keep checking on me.
Wow.
So I think this is something I realized that a teacher student relationship can go much beyond just classroom. And I think CMS has given me wonderful set of friends. And even now I have some amazing people who I'm constantly in touch with. And most importantly, friends that I've made, whether it's colleagues or students, it is a family and I mean this. So these are some beautiful memories. And I think I would like to say hats off to the student community of CMS. I don't think we can get better students. They are a very, very loving batch in general.
Wow. I mean, guys, I know you guys heard that. I'm pretty sure that's one of the best moments. Shout out to the student community. I mean, hats
Yeah.
off. That's crazy.
They have my back and I have their back too, and I think this relationship is something that I really I feel blessed that I am in this profession for this relationship.
Wow. I mean, looking at this material and profit and greed, everything just gets cut off. Like the slack is down right here.
Yeah.
Like material is nothing. It's just a small aspect. And having someone by you who actually cares for you unconditionally, I mean, being there for 3 days, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that that has to be a very, very emotional.
Amazing. Okay. So next, let's go for another Russian roulette game, is it? Yeah, let's go for another Russian roulette game. So again, Mr. Bishek, pick a number between 1 to 6.
5.
5. Okay. So this is gonna be some intense roulette. I think you're close to the trigger today. So basically, I think you actually shot the bullet today. I'm really sorry to say that. You actually shot the bullet in the Russian roulette game. So the dare today for you is you gotta call one of your close buddies that during that you met and during the lockdown that you are in touch with right now during the video call, and you gotta prank them telling that you have been tested positive right the next day after you met them, like the very next day.
Okay, so the thing is, in the last how many days? 20 days, I have not stepped out of my house because of this particular incident.
I
I
mean,
met
20
somebody.
days is fine because code takes anyways 14 days, 14 to 15 days, average to at least 16, 17 days for the
That's what
symptoms or for it to kick in. So
20
no
days.
worries. Tell them, tell,
20
like,
days I've not
call one
stepped out
of
of my
them.
house. Yeah, that's what. 20 days I've not stepped out of my house. I think my friends and my colleagues would know about this. So pranking anybody would be no use
No,
because
not
I would have.
colleagues, not colleagues. Like some friend other than them, or an alley that you know, or watchman, anybody that you know. You gotta prank somebody now. I mean, everyone's waiting for that. You gotta do that. Just one
Yeah,
prank
I would
call.
have.
Just tell them I'm sorry, but I've been tested positive right after I met you. And yep, that's the thing.
That's it.
And please take care. And just cut the call. That's it.
Yeah, so to be very honest, the ones who I have met 20 days back are also right now on this chat. So that's the, I mean, right now on Insta Live. So can you change the dare? Something else. I mean, I can easily
Oh,
do it. I
come
can.
on.
No, that's good. That's a very easy one for me to do. But it's
Someone
just
who
that this.
you know, I know you know deeply that there's someone there who isn't actually watching you, like some friend that you met who isn't watching the live stream right now, who you could actually call.
See, that's what I'm saying. To be very honest, my life has become CMS over the last 5 years. So most of my life starts and ends at CMS, and this is like pretty much everybody in CMS are aware that I'm talking to them on a regular basis on Zoom. So I think this is a hard one. So to be very honest, I would have done it otherwise. I think it's
Oh, come
nobody
on,
would.
let's not do that. You gotta call somebody right now. I mean, the game can't move. It's gotta be someone. I mean,
Call someone from college faculty. That's the thing I'm getting here. But I don't think anybody.
yeah, you could take
If
a
I
suggestion of somebody that you know. I mean, somebody that's actually texting. You could take somebody's suggestion right now. No worries.
Yeah, but they would. Okay, they would be. I think they would find out. Okay, fine. Let me try. Okay, you tell me. Do you want me to call a person from CMS? Why don't you want to tell me who you want me to call? Except Dinesh, sir. You can tell anyone else's name.
Hmm. It could be anybody. I mean, anyone that you want, who you know deeply that isn't watching the live stream right now.
Okay.
Things are getting
Wait.
heated. You got to call somebody right now, and it's got to be recorded. Come on, guys, in the chat.
A
Encourage.
lot of
I mean, I need some shout outs right now.
If I, you will be able to hear me, is it? If I go on live right now, if I put that call on the loudspeaker, I don't know. First time I'm on live.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Okay, fine.
No, I think you're on mute. We can't hear you. Yeah, yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you now.
Oh, I want to tell you something very important, Savi. Are you alone?
Tell me, Abhi. Hold on.
3 4 days. I mean, I was not feeling well. I was feeling feverish and all that. So this afternoon, I went for a. I mean, yesterday afternoon, I went for a COVID test,
Okay.
and it's come positive, Savi. I don't
Oh my
know.
God.
So I really don't know what to do.
Okay. So, what are you gonna do now?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like my life.
Okay, I think you should not panic
Hmm.
and just take care. Just be in isolation and follow whatever doctor says.
Okay. Okay, fine. Here.
Do you finish the call?
Yeah, I was doing that. That's why I was thinking, were you able to hear? I finished it there. I spoke to the person.
Yeah, I heard it. We all heard it. I mean, is that all?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, what else?
Wow. I mean, that's some intimate friends. Okay, fine. That was some intense session, but yeah,
Okay,
it's
for
cool.
those
It's
who
fine.
don't know, I spoke to Savita. Savita, ma'am, I mean, she was there when you guys were in first year.
Oh,
So I kind of
so
convinced her that time forward positive.
are you affirmative that she isn't watching the live stream right now?
I think now she might come on live and see because she got some kind of a hint. But let's see if she figures it out now. Then, but
Yeah,
yeah,
that's gone for it.
she got convinced for sure because she seemed worried. So that much I can guarantee.
Ah, okay, fine. No worries, no worries. So let's go for another truth now, shall we?
Yeah, all right.
Or what do you want to pick? You can pick. You want to go for a truth, a dare, or a
Yeah,
situation?
I think true. I think the truth. I mean, truth is easier. I'll go for truth.
So let me randomly go for another truth. Okay, so this is going to be a little sensitive, but it's on a plain ground. I mean, no offense to anything, anybody. Let's have this talk maturely. So, as you know, right now there are a lot of rapes happening in India. A lot of, women are getting harmed, abused a lot. What do you think is your opinion? What would be your opinion on legalization of prostitution right now?
To be very
In
honest,
a country like India and in a communist country like Siberia and Russia, what do you think is the legalization of prostitution?
to a large extent, it will reduce the crime. So I don't see any harm in prostitution being legalized. So yeah, my answer is yes. I think the government should look at legalizing.
Do you feel it's fine to legalize prostitution?
Yeah, I
And
each to the individual choice, and of course, it is a business that's doing. I mean, it is evident. It is. I mean, it is happening in this country. So might as well legalize it and ensure the safety of the people involved in it. Like it's more or less controlled by the mafia right now. So I think if you legalize it, there will be more rights for them. And after all, they're also human beings. So I think legalization of prostitution is a good decision if that ever happens.
that's sweet. I mean, that's a very positive answer I got from your side. Actually, happy to hear that. And yes, we obviously need to look out for the protection of women. And yes, let's move on to the next
I
round.
think to be honest, you need to have fast track courts for any kind of rape cases because that's the reason why the justice is delayed. So if you have fast track courts and get the rapist really punished very very harshly, I think this will reduce. So I think the
Capital
punishment should be
punishment.
more than capital castration is a better punishment. If
Perfect.
they're 100% proven that they are the culprits.
Wow. Right now, I actually miss the French guillotines that they used to make those days. You know, the ones that just chop off your head. Yeah. I miss those really right now. Rather than people getting heads from someone else, getting their heads chopped is better.
Let me ask you a question. How does the mafia look at women empowerment and protection of women in Siberia?
Here, we basically a positive one that trying to bring change. I mean, right now that my grandfather obviously got a big mafia gang right here now, and we franchised them to over here. We're making business out of it. I mean, CMS actually has given us motivation to franchise and get business out of our mafia. So to use our gang, basically, we are Vladimir Kaspin. That's what we are called. Vladimir Kaczewski. Okay, that's our mafia gang name, and we actually franchised all of these, and it's going on a good business. And since the lockdown time, we've actually helped people, basically doing a movement for the Huskies, like go for the Huskies, like that's my favorite breed too. So we're helping a lot of women out there too, a lot of families that actually bear kids right now who aren't being able to afford bread because of the cold conditions. And obviously, you can't miss the free vodkas every Saturday here. Oh my God. That's something beautiful. I mean, thanks for the idea. I might actually start an authentic Hammerhead drink over here now. Thanks for the idea, Mr. Abhishek.
All right.
What do you say, chat? What do you say? You think Hammerhead is good? Yes. I mean, let's get a hashtag Hammerhead right now. Can we get a hashtag Hammerhead right now? By killing them, I mean, buddy. Golden Beagle. Okay, now we're getting competitors too. Okay, everyone wants you to do something or the other right now, actually. But okay, fine. Let's take one of the dares from the chat. That is, dance for one of the songs that you actually like.
Dance for one of the
Like,
songs.
yes, stand up and dance. Like a minute of dance. Like 1 minute. It has to go for a minute. Play a song from your background, from your laptop or anything. Just bust some moves down here. We need those moves right now.
Okay. Yeah. Let the song just waiting.
Guys, are you excited to see a classic star professor Abhishek Venkateswaran sir busting some moves in his script?
Yeah, but it's still okay. I'll do this for.
Come on, you can actually put this in your profile later on your resume that you actually were interviewed by a mafia gang, a Russian mafia gang, and you dance for them.
True.
An audience can obviously rate your dance from amazing to bustabulous, basically. Anything that you want.
Because I didn't do the self roast, I think you want them to roast me, right? Very nice, cleverly strategized move. Okay, right, yeah.
I mean, the ball was in your court 2-3 times, Abhishek sir.
Yeah. No. I'm.
Oh. Guys, comment section. I need the scoreboard to go ahead. Let's rate his dance now. Woo! Oh my god. I mean, that was some moves. That was really some moves right there. And I actually appreciate it. I mean, that was crazy. I mean, whoever actually gave that suggestion, kudos to you. And that was some crazy day we actually got. Oh, how do you feel after the dance? I mean, are you comfortable now? Do you feel like a family with the Siberians? How is it?
Yeah, I think I've got comfortable with the Russian mafia. Siberian mafia. Yeah.
I mean, I'm actually woke apart from my dad and my granddad about the mafia. I knew I had to get something good out of it. I mean, you think about communism in general is a plus of mafia, but it's cool. So, yeah.
The host, I mean, they want you to dance as well. Would you do that to a
Bollywood want song? Me to dance?
Yeah.
Guys, do you really want me to dance right now? The mafia don't bust a move. They bust people, guys. You got it wrong. You got it all wrong. What do you think is mafia in 2020? No. We bust people right now. They're asking me to dance right now. And the funny part is I'm wearing trousers on my sweater. How do I dance with that? Okay, so you actually want me to... Cool.
Okay, Mafia, I have another question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Apart from Siberia, if you have to support one of the countries like Monaco, Philippines, Bahamas, Luxembourg, I mean, you know the countries that we are discussing here. Which country would you support apart from Siberia?
Apart from Siberia in specific, I would answer only one country. I mean, he's my cousin. That's Russia. I mean, godmother Russia. I'd support Russia any day. We can't support anybody else right now because Russia is the person who fed me stuff. And we made vodka for them. We invented vodka for them. You know that. It's only because of us and Mother Russia is helping us. I mean, Putin's done some work and I respect him for that. He's my granddad's inspiration for starting the mafia. I mean, it's all good. Russia, go Russia. It's Russia all the time.
And how was the COVID crisis handled in Siberia?
Okay, Siberia.
During IMD, let's not leak that around right now.
I mean, yes, let's not do that. I mean, but guys, I cannot tell any other country because they've actually put a gun on my head too. My mafia guys are right here. I can't tell any other country. I'm really sorry, guys. I really love other countries too. Mother Nature. Let's move on, right? Yeah, let's move on. So next question. So I think let's skip the roulette for now and let's go for something good. Some good truth again, right? Let's go for another round of truth. That'll be fun, actually. So the tag for this question, basically, it's a simple, goofy question. So the question is, how do you like her being served? How do you like her, hot or cold? Basically, what I mean to ask is, what kind of honeymoon destination do you actually like if you go with your future partner? Is it a tropical place like, you know, the Bahamas or, I don't know, Nigeria? Or do you like some cold place, a chilly place where, you know, that's where, and that's the season and that's the climate where, you know, the opposite sex actually mate. And that's the time where things start getting all intimate, warm and stuff. What do you like?
I think right now it goes
Alpines or the beach? The tropical.
So you want me to tell a place? You want me to tell a country's name?
Yeah, in general.
Okay, then I think I'll go on a tour where I'll start with Czech Republic, go to Bahamas, and then finish it with Monaco.
Oh, so you like tropical places rather than cold, is it?
Combination, right? So that's the reason I said all these three places. So, and I would definitely end it with Siberia. I think I'll, in the end, come meet you.
That's clever. That's really clever. That's good. That's good. Anyways, let's come back to the roulette now. Let's come back to the classic Russian roulette right now. Huh? Let's go with the question. So, this basically is again another trigger that you pulled off from the gun. And you actually shot yourself right now. I mean, that's pretty much it. That was the last revolver. Like maybe there's one more revolver left. You never know. There might be an extended magazine right now in the gun. But yeah. So now you gotta again take another mobile. Do you have another mobile with you or another device that you can actually use?
No, just the phone.
It's just the phone, is it? Okay, no worries. We can do it with the Instagram live itself. So basically, you gotta chant something that I'm going to tell you right now.
Okay.
So keep it in mind. It's finicky. It's funny. It's going to be nice. You gotta chant this while running around your corridor of wherever you are. So you gotta chant these 3 times, shouting out. You gotta shout it out, running around, vlogging yourself like this. You gotta run around. Basically, you gotta chant out, Vladimir uncle once had a shiny sickle. Vladimir uncle, he loves all the pickle. Vladimir uncle, why don't you taste my pongal? Do you want me to repeat it?
Yeah, I'll have to write down and read.
Yeah, it's simple. Vladimir uncle is the common phrase. So basically,
Okay.
it goes and it has to go in a rhythm. You can't just shout it out as a slogan. Basically, it's
So
Vladimir uncle. Do you like my pongal? Vladimir uncle. Can you taste my pickle? Vladimir uncle had a shiny sickle. You can go in any order that you want. Do you? You want me to dictate again?
so it's Vladimir uncle.
Vladimir. I mean, wait, don't for.
Vladimir uncle, do you like my pongal? The first one.
No,
Vladimir
no, no.
uncle
The
was
first one would be Vladimir uncle once had a shiny sickle.
once had a shiny sickle. Okay.
Vladimir
Second
uncle.
one. Hmm.
No, Vladimir uncle. He loves pickle.
Vladimir uncle once had a shiny sickle. Vladimir uncle. Second one.
He loves all the pickle. Pickle.
He loves all the pickle.
Vladimir
Okay.
uncle. How do you like my pongal?
So I'll just Vladimir uncle once had a shiny sickle. Vladimir uncle, he loves all the pickle. Vladimir uncle, how do you like my pongal? Right?
Yeah. So you gotta shout this out running around right now in the live stream. I mean, the chat's on fire right now. You gotta do that. Run around, hold the camera, hustle down like it's the Olympics, like it's the beginning of the Olympics. Hold it like your torch and run around. Wait, not
Vladimir
yet. Wait.
Okay.
The chat needs to fire up for a second first. I mean, and then we gotta, hustle this up. I mean, this movement is something precious. It's like the Olympics. It's like the starting of the Olympics. So it starts off after my countdown. 3, 2 Vladimir, 3 Vladimir, 1 Vladimir. Let's go.
Vladimir uncle once had a shiny sickle. Vladimir uncle, he loves all the pickle. Vladimir uncle, how do you like my pongal? Is that okay?
Yeah, into 3. So I told you had to chant these 3 times. And you gotta go. So no, wait. This was the runners up. You warm up. I told you gotta go in a rhythm. You need to have that rhythm. I mean, a song cannot be done without a rhythm. A slogan cannot be done without that touch. You need that spark.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta go in a rhythm. Vladimir uncle once had a shiny sickle. Vladimir uncle, he likes all the pickle. Vladimir uncle, how do you like my pongal?
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I start?
Yeah. Let's go.
1, 2, 3. Vladimir uncle once had a shiny sickle. Vladimir uncle, he loves all the pickle. Vladimir uncle, how do you like my pongal? Vladimir uncle once had a shiny sickle. Vladimir uncle, he loves all the pickle. Vladimir uncle, how do you like my pongal? Vladimir uncle once had a shiny sickle. Vladimir uncle, he loves all the pickle. Vladimir uncle, how do you like my pongal? I think
I mean, forget about curing COVID-19. You cured my depression in the lockdown now, Mr. Abhishek. I mean, that was some crazy stuff that I actually saw today. I mean, bahut hard. I mean, that's a nice thing. So, guys, tell me, do you want Mr. Abhishek to go for a second round again? Let me know in the chats. You guys want it again? Like, you guys wanted to go again for another round? I mean, come on, Russia and Siberia are the ones who made the first vaccine. You can't say there's no vaccine. It's already past the 3rd stage. I think you guys already know that. Another round? Yes, go for it. Sure. Mr. Abhishek, you got to do this for the fans, for the students, like another time. A proper one with a good rhythm again, a proper rhythm. So let me give the countdown again. Let's go for another last round. I mean, it's going to be fun.
Shall I sit and go for it? Maybe my rhythm will be better.
You want to sit? Do you have a spinning chair, like a chair a wheelchair?
That's going to be harder. Okay, fine. You want me to spin it like this? Okay, fine.
Yeah, I need you to spin, like hold the camera like this with both your hands and spin around and do the same thing. So let me start off. So sit down, keep it in that position.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll give the countdown and you can start off. 3 Vladimir, 2 Vladimir, 1 Vladimir. Let's hear it.
Vladimir uncle once had a shiny sickle. Vladimir uncle, he loves all the pickle. Vladimir uncle, how do you like my pongal? Vladimir uncle once had a shiny sickle. Vladimir uncle, he loves all the pickle. Vladimir uncle, how do you like my pongal? Vladimir uncle once had a shiny sickle. Vladimir uncle, he loves all the pickle. Vladimir uncle, how do you like my pongal? I think if I do it once again, I would be psychotic. So I think I should stop.
yeah. I mean, it's fine. Oh shit. Yeah, I think that'll do for the day. That was.
I think you wanted me to self roast, right? I think this is just similar to that.
I mean, that was smart, but yeah, that was fun. That was really, really fun. I mean, I really liked it. Surely the chat is on fire right now. Everyone's entertained. It's going to be good. I mean, you got fans again. People are actually praising you. That's crazy. Abhishek.
I told you the student community of CMS is beautiful. Whatever you do, they're always encouraging. I mean, I'm not even saying this as a joke. I really, genuinely love the student community of CMS.
Wow. Kudos to the community. That's amazing. So yeah, let's go for the truth. Another round of truth. That'll be fun right now. So yeah, this truth basically is biasism. So tell me, this is the time you got to tell. Shout out to the live chat, the audience, and me, Mafia. Which country among the IM Day do you actually support, who you really feel like should win the title right now? Genuinely, you feel, which country do you think should win the title?
I believe in living in the moment. So right now, sitting in front of you, if I choose any other country, I'll be short. So right now, I'll go for Siberia. But tomorrow, if I'm in any other promotional event, I would choose that country.
He's the chosen one. Yes, he's the chosen one. He played it smart. That's right. Yeah. He did it good. Keep the guns down. Yeah. You don't need to. No. Keep the gun down. Keep the gun down. Yeah. Keep it. Oh, that was smooth. That was good. Mr. Abhishek. So next, let's go for another Russian roulette round, shall we?
Is it the last round?
Let me see the hit list though. I mean, it's Abhishek itself, right? Yeah, it's Abhishek. It's you, sir. So, the final, it comes to the final Russian roulette question for the day. I mean, this couldn't get any better for the first Siberian round. This was actually good for a live stream. And I'm really thank you to Abhishek sir and the faculty for actually encouraging us to do this. Really, we loved it. I mean, the team actually put some effort, tried hyping things up, and actually went well. And thanks for the audience actually for supporting it. I mean, lovers, haters, all are welcome here. Let everything go hustling, bustling. I mean, what is adventure without a problem, right? Everything needs to have something to be tackled down with. And obviously, you had to tackle down something smartly today. And wow, I'm actually proud to have you as a teacher in CMS who actually tackled down some things that we actually put on to you, Mr. Abhishek. Like, kudos to that.